What is good, guys? No Sleeves 12 here. We're going to discuss today's new content. It's April, new month, last monthly legend, and it's a biggie. The 99 overall Pk Subban, as well as a bunch of other stuff. This is Short Side Wristers. Let's jump right into it. So let's dive into that new content, starting with the Ice Friendship cards that are available in packs until the 3rd at 2 p.m. If you were born in the 90s, you know that Claude Lemieux and Darren McCarty on the Avalanche and Red Wings, respectively, were not friends, so I guess this is, a little bit of a running joke. Regardless, they have 3 for the boys. Excuse me. They have 3 for the Beauty, which is a nice team synergy to have. If you have both of them, you're basically going to have that synergy. You're only 4 away from just those 2 cards. Nothing crazy, though. They're 94 overall, which is nice, but their skating's only a 94. The shot's 90. I believe Claude Lemieux is just a little bit higher than Darren McCarty's, but it'd be cool if there was a way you could take your legend card you earned in objectives and upgrade it to that, but again, these ones are just available in packs. All the prime times and milestones, not really anything you want to pay attention to. Again, if you listen to my content all year long, sell them immediately. They will only go down in value. Then let's get to the 99 Pk Subban. This is going to be just like every other monthly legend, I think, with the Bobby Hull stuff. Having to release Messier last month, I'm almost positive that Messier was going to be this month's, as it is the last one, but here we are. They had to do something, and they gave us a sick card. I mean, it's a 99 overall, so you can't really complain, but the card art is amazing. I love any time that there's like a different kind of card art. Makes everything look a little bit cooler, especially when you're building your team. But the Pk Subban specifically, let's get into his stats. The 99 is a little generous, because if you add up all the stats, it doesn't really add up to a 99, but has BU and call the shot. His 99 speed across the board, so that is good. His shot, however, is pretty mediocre as far as 99s go. I mean, again, it's a 99, so I can't really say it's mediocre. The shot power and wrist shot power are 99 and 98 respectively, but his slap shot accuracy, basically what you're going to use as far as DDD one-timers, is only an 88. So that's a little low. I mean, with synergies, it could go up. But again, as far as 99 go, it's a little bit lower. Reminds me a little bit of the Shabbat card, and that one did lose a lot of interest after, the further other 99s came out because there were just better options, a little bit better shot. But he's not small. He's 6 foot 210 and a right-handed card. It's going to be in everyone's lineup, basically. It will be in mine. And, I'm glad that they did give us something that wasn't just, here's 3 random cards, pick one. They gave us at least something that everyone can use, and it has really cool card art and some little bit of thought behind it because it is the cover item. So if you saved up those March ones because, let's say you got lucky and Messier came out and you didn't use them all, you could almost have them basically, but I think I'm on the 2nd tier now, and I'm glad to get him in my lineup. Couple of other things I want to discuss. It is almost the last day to register for the GWC. So if you haven't qualified or landed in the top 32 of the GWC qualifiers in HUT the first 3 weeks, it is your last chance to try and do so. Because you need to register prior to this week to get the little qualifier thing to get into the actual comp season for the Gaming World Championships. So you're down to basically the top 128. There's already been 3 weeks, so it's the final 32 this week. There's a good chance for you to qualify, specifically if you're outside of Canada. There has been a lot less top-tier talent through the depths of the American region and the European region after the top 32. So if you think you have a decent HUT team and you want to give it a shot, I would recommend it this time just to see where you're at, essentially. Maybe gauge your gameplay because you never know. It is win-based, so you never know. As well, the comp season, the first round of comp season for the Team of the Year is almost done as well. So you want to play your games tonight. You want to, at least place somewhere decent in that because, again, you get that free Jake Gensel for just being in the top 100. It isn't anything different. They're all the same no matter what you place inside the top 100. And that might be a free, 200K just for getting that card. Maybe even a little bit more. Probably not. Probably going to settle in around 200K. So you want to take advantage of that comp season because, again, it is free, so you never know. I also want to talk playoff predictor cards. So the East got real interesting this last weekend. So Montreal fell out, obviously. They're down 1 point. But Carolina hasn't done itself any favors. Columbus has rattled off 5 straight wins, and they're now 2 points up on the final wild card spot, looking like they've solidified a playoff spot. Here's the thing, Carolina, who I thought was a lock for the longest time, has just had a kind of a last rough run the last few games, and they are only 1 point up on Montreal. All the teams have 79 points. It's Montreal, Columbus, and Carolina. One of those teams is not going to make it. But what we're interested in is the Friday, because, again, you want to do it for the weekend. When all is said and done, those cards will lock in at 98s or 90s, but Columbus only has one game prior to Friday. They have a game on Friday and Saturday, but up until Friday, they only have one game, and it is against Boston. So even if they lose that, they might not be in a wild card spot until the weekend, with Montreal and Carolina both playing 2 games. So Carolina's got to pick up 2 points. Montreal's got to win both. Or at least get 3 of the 4 points in that. So I'd be watching that throughout the week, because, again, if you're paying attention for the weekend, say you want it for Hut Champs or GWC, you want those 98s, or you want to cash in by selling the cards that are about to drop, I would pay real close attention to Montreal and Carolina's 2 games. Columbus only has 1. If Columbus wins that game, they're pretty much guaranteed. They win that game against Boston on the 2nd, they're pretty much guaranteed. So, again, just something to watch for. After that, in my own personal opinion, I think Montreal doesn't make it. I've said it all season long. They've had a great run. I think they've really ruined their draft pick, which is just basically it's what happened with the Leafs from 2010 to 2015. They do just good enough to not make the playoffs and ruin their draft pick when their team wasn't really in a position to, qualify, or push for a Stanley Cup. So, it sucks as a franchise. But if they don't make it, so there is that. But in the West, things are a little bit more set. Dallas pretty much locked in to that wild card spot. So as Lindell, he's going to get the 98. I would kind of pass on him. I would sell and try to pick up a team of the year or something else. Colorado has a game in hand, a point up on the Arizona Coyotes. Arizona plays tomorrow. Colorado plays tonight. If Colorado wins tonight against St. Louis, I think that Arizona might be toast. I would just watch for that, though. They're really the only team. Minnesota, it looks done. They mathematically can make it, but it's just going to be Arizona. So tonight, if Colorado loses, then things are going to get real interesting, because Arizona plays the LA Kings, only a point back, like I said. So I would watch for that as well. That Galchenyuk's a real nice card if it's a 98. So, guys, that is going to do it for me today. I will be back tomorrow with another video. And I hope you guys have a great one. Like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. It helps me out quite a bit. And don't forget to catch me on Twitch, 7 p.m. till 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday to Friday. I'll see you guys next time.